All right, let's talk about something really powerful today. We're going to break down what automated conversion engines are, and more importantly, how they can help you turn all those people visiting your website into actual leads without the usual risk. So let me just ask you this because it's a question that honestly keeps a lot of business owners up at night. You put in all this work, right? You get people to your website, but then what? How many of them just click away? Gone forever. We're talking about a massive, untapped opportunity just slipping through your fingers. So here's our game plan. First, we'll get into the weeds on the real challenge of converting those visitors. Then, I'll show you exactly how an automated engine solves that problem. After that, we'll talk about how this whole thing gets set up. And then, we'll get to the really good stuff. The risk-free trial and the guarantee that basically removes all the risk from your plate. Okay, let's start at the beginning, the core of the problem. We're talking about the stress, the hassle, and all the manual work that goes into just trying to capture leads from your website. I mean, really think about it. Every single person who lands on your site and then leaves without a trace, that's a potential customer you never even got to say hello to. And trying to chase them all down by hand? Forget about it. It's not just a drain on your time, it's a fast track to complete burnout. So if doing everything manually is a dead end, what's the alternative? Well, this is where the solution comes in. An automated engine that's designed to be your best salesperson, working for you around the clock, 24/7. Okay, so this is where the magic really happens. Let's just walk through what your visitor experiences. First, they land on your site and see a really clear, attractive offer. Then, an AI chat can pop up and start a conversation, answering their questions in real time. Once they decide to grab your offer, which is usually something valuable like a guide or a checklist we call a lead magnet, boom, an automated email sequence kicks in to start building that trust and that relationship. It's a totally seamless, hands-off process for you. So what's actually under the hood of a system like this? Well, you've got an AI chat for that instant engagement we talked about. You've got automated delivery of your freebie, your lead magnet. Then you have these nurture workflows, which are basically pre-written email sequences that do the relationship building for you. You can even have exit intent pop-ups to catch people before they leave. It's the whole shebang, and you can manage it all from anywhere. Now, the most important thing to get here is that these aren't just a bunch of separate, clunky tools. They all work together as one smooth, integrated system, and every single part of it has one job: to massively increase the chances of turning a random visitor into an actual qualified lead for your business. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds powerful, but it must be a nightmare to set up, right? Well, the whole point here is to make it fast and simple. Let's talk about how this can all come together in just a single 1-hour workshop. Yep, you heard that right, 1 hour. That's the key number. The entire idea is that in one focused, collaborative session, this whole engine gets built and tailored specifically for your business. It's all about getting you from zero to fully operational incredibly fast. And let's be super clear here. This is not your typical webinar. You know the ones, tons of talk, tons of fluff, and you walk away with a bunch of notes. No, this is a hands-on, fast-paced workshop. We build the system right there with you. You don't leave with notes, you leave with a finished, working system ready to start capturing leads. And the best part? All you need to show up with are the details about your business. That's it. We handle all the heavy lifting, the tech stuff, the setup, the integrations, all while working together with you during that session. Okay, so the engine is built in an hour. What's next? You've got to take it for a test drive, right? And this is where the whole risk-free part really comes into play. With a trial, you get a full 30 days. That's an entire month to see this system in action on your own website, engaging your real visitors, and to measure the results for yourself. No hypotheticals, just real-world performance. And during those 30 days, you're definitely not left on your own to figure things out. Support is a massive part of this. We're talking hands-on help, strategy sessions to make sure you're on the right track, and even a direct line for questions. The goal is to partner with you to make sure you succeed. And the guiding principle here is that you are always in total control. There are no sneaky long-term contracts. If you want to cancel, it should be simple, just a click of a button. You're always in the driver's seat. So what happens after those 30 days are up? This is where the guarantee really shines, and honestly, it's what makes this whole thing a no-brainer. The promise is right there, plain and simple. After we build the system with you in the workshop, and after a full month of support and testing, if you're just not satisfied for any reason, you get a full refund of your setup fee. That's it. That's what makes this completely 100% risk-free for you. So let's just be crystal clear on what risk-free means here. It's a simple fork in the road. Either the system delivers real value for you and you decide to keep it, or it doesn't, and you get every penny of your setup fee back. It's designed so that you literally cannot lose. So the decision at the end of the 30 days is incredibly straightforward. If you got value and saw results, then you decide to partner up and keep things going. And if it just wasn't the right fit, you simply request a refund. It's transparent, it's simple, and it respects your decision completely. And here's a final touch that I think says a lot. Even if you decide it's not for you and you ask for a refund, you're still welcome to stay a part of the community to keep learning. It really shows a commitment to building relationships that go beyond just a simple transaction. So I'll just leave you with this one final question to think about. What would it actually mean for your business if the very next person who visited your website could become a real qualified lead? And you can make it happen with absolutely zero financial risk.